video I want to show you how to set up your Google Analytics account and how to add the tracking code for your newly set up Google Analytics account to your website. Actually, I'm going to show you a couple of ways to do both. First off, to be able to access or use the Google Analytics account, which by the way is free, you have to have a Google account, whether it's an AdWords account, a Gmail account, Google Drive or whatever. You need that first to be able to sign in or to be able to create an account for Google Analytics. I've already logged into my Gmail account, but I'm still going to have to log into Google Analytics if you go here first. Let me just demonstrate. Come on in here, click sign in. Remember, I've already logged in. You'll know that because the username will be up here. Click on sign up and here we are. Now you'll get to the same page as if you're already logged into your Google account. If you come on over here to the drop down arrow at the right of your username, click on account. That'll bring you to the accounts page. Click on the products link at the bottom of the left sidebar. That will bring you to the products page. Your product page might look a little bit different to this one. What you're actually looking for is the analytics icon. So just click on that and there we are. Okay, go ahead and click on the sign up again. Now it says here this is beta setup, which means it could change at any time. That's one thing you need to know about Google Analytics, is that the interface can change from time to time. You can in fact track interactions with Android and iOS applications, but we're just going to stick with the website tracking for now. So come on down here and you want to enter in the website name, and frankly I use the same here as I do down under the account name. Some people put in the URL here, but I prefer just to use the name like this. Just copy and paste, nice and easy. Now we want to add the website URL, and this is an example right here. Be sure to add the www at the beginning and no trailing slashes at the end. Pop that in there, and then industry category, just pick one that best fits your website category. So just select that there. Okay, and then reporting time zone, so I'm just going to put Central Time. Again, put in the account name and the data sharing settings, totally optional as it says here. It gives you a bit of a description, and then get the tracking. Next step, before you do that you have to agree to the terms of service. Be sure to read through this and then click on accept if you want to, and here we are. At this point we now have the tracking code right down here, and you've got other information that you can customize, but for the time being this is really all we need, so go ahead and grab the code. And depending on the type of website that you have, or depending on how you add this, for example if you have a Drupal or Joomla or WordPress site, then there might be plugins, add-ons or modules that you can add to your particular CMS or website that would require you to add this code in a different way. For example, with WordPress there's a plugin you can use that only requires the Google Analytics tracking ID. We'll cover that in just a second. For the time being I'm going to add this to a static website. Now with a static website you need to put the analytics code on each and every web page you want tracked. Usually with WordPress or these other CMS content management systems like Drupal or Joomla, you can put it in one spot and it's tracked throughout the entire website by putting what's in called the footer of a particular site. If we go and check the source code, so view source, what we're going to be doing is putting the Google Analytics code right here above the closing body tag. That's the / followed by the word body. So to do that you can do it in a couple of different ways, either through like your cPanel file manager, or just navigate to the pages that you want to track. Open them up in your editor and add the code, save it, and you're good to go. I'm going to demonstrate it by using FileZilla or the FTP client that I'm using. So I'm going to log in and I want to go to the folder called public_HTML. That's where the index.html page is located. So I'll go to view edit, and if you don't want to do it this way using FileZilla, then all you need to do is just download the files you want to your desktop, make this edit to the files, then re-upload them, which will overwrite the existing files in your server, and you'll get the same results as what I'm doing right here. So I'm going to go to the source, come on down here just above the closing body tag and add that code. Okay, so paste that in there, save, close, click on that, and then click yes, and we're good to go. And then come on back, get this out of the way here, come on back to our page, refresh this, and there's the code. It's that simple. As you can see on the page, there's no sign of the code being here. It's kind of working behind the scenes. Using WordPress as an example, we'd go to the plugins, here, and then we go to add new, and we can then go and do a search for Google Analytics plugin. So you click on search plugins. I use the Analyticator quite a bit, but there's a lot to go with that, so to keep things simple for this video I'm just going to go with Google Analytics. What you might want to do before you click install now is check out the details. So I'm going to go ahead and install them now, and then click on activate, and then come on over to the settings. All the plugin is asking for here is the Google Analytics Web Property ID, so we need to go back to the Google Analytics account and grab our tracking code, which is here. So we just copy this and then go back to the plugin settings page, paste it in, save changes, and we're good to go. So that's a couple of different ways that you can add Google Analytics to your website, plus a couple of different ways that you can sign up for Google Analytics. Before I close out the video, one last thing, just head on back to the Analytics website, and one thing I want to point out here is on the Learn tab. So come on down here to get to the starting section. This setup checklist is a pretty good page to actually bookmark. As you go through here, you've got links to the various tasks involved in setting up your GA account. So as you go through and you complete the particular task, click the checkbox, so when you come back to this page later on, you know where you've left off at. So that's going to bring us to the end of this video on setting up your Google Analytics account. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.